Earth signs, hi. We're going to be doing a love reading today for the earth signs. I'll be using the Llewellyn deck and cards from the universe with the Wisdom of Avalon. And just to let you know, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, however, I will be doing an extended reading on the connection between you and your person. And just to let you know too that, and the information for that, sorry, is in the box below. I'm also open for personal readings now. The information for that is in the box below as well. And I'm doing weekly readings on individual signs, general readings for each sign, and a soulmate and a prosperity reading once a week as well. All right, so check out my channel. Yeah. All right, let's get started. So this is your energy, earth sign. And this is the energy of your person. And this is the connection, okay, the energy of the connection. So I will be clarifying this, as I said, as we move through the cards. All right, so we've got, for your energy, we've got the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. So the Chariot, I'll just draw some clarifiers on that and see where it's going. So I see there's a really disruptive energy in you right now, in a good way. I don't mean in a bad, if it's good and bad. I mean, that's kind of weird terms, but kind of like an excitement, passion, an awakening, determination to passionately move into a place, because I think what's happened is you felt like you felt like there's something missing. There has been for a long time in your life, and you felt like you've been kind of alone, wandering through your life, wandering through the cold, and really seeking, connection and grounding and building a foundation with somebody, and going back to kind of the ideals you had when, you were younger, and you were excited about connection and excited about, having fun and joy. And now I can kind of see that coming back into your life, and you're really determined. Even though you've been hurt, even though, there's a lot of warning signs around you, you still remember. You remember what it was like, what it's been like to just kind of be wandering, and you really want connection here. So, so you're embracing this kind of energy that's coming to your life that's, stirring up passion. We got the Nine of Pentacles for you. So feeling grounded, feeling very independent now, and feeling like you can make it on your own. This isn't a male or female sign. This is just an energy sign. Feeling like you've accomplished a lot, you've built a lot, you're in good standing, you feel like you can look after yourself, you can, we got the Temperance card, we got the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon card. So as things are being revealed to you, maybe some hidden things about yourself, maybe hidden things about the past period, and maybe hidden things about the future that are coming up for you, you're taking care of business here. So I kind of feel like you are dealing with it, you're handling it, and you're looking at those deep things within you, creating a new sense of balance around it, and being very, even though the Chariot's coming in with all this kind of passion and stuff, you're going, you're kind of going a temperance here. We'll weigh it out. We'll take, we'll go slow here. We'll take our time. So kind of being a bit constrained with the Eight of Swords showing up there too, even though, as I said, and probably because you feel independent right now. So it's not like you're dying for, you're not going to make it unless you're in a connection. You're not going to make it unless you're in a relationship. It's not like that at all. I feel like it's really you feeling grounded and like you have a lot to offer. So you're going to take your time until some of the things that kind of don't appear out openly are revealed within you, and then maybe within your person. Then we got the Star showing up here. So this is guidance, this is healing, this is paying attention even astrologically, right? Which may be why you're watching this reading, because this is about earth signs. The Knight of Cups showing up, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil card. So I feel like passion has appeared in your life in the past, and out of it you did benefit. You were able to kind of build how can I put this? Let me draw another card here. Okay, I get it. So what I see here is, as I say, when you move too fast before, when passion was there, like the Chariot bringing up the passion, only in the past you probably, it looks to me like with the Knight of Swords showing up here, you just kind of went for it. You moved really quickly, and it kind of misled you. It was kind of deceptive. It wasn't the kind of passion that you initially had been presented to you. And in fact, it turned kind of like, it enticed you in, but then it had no quality to it. It wasn't actually deep passion, which is, with the Keeper of the Well here, the Temperance, and with the Moon, is you want to go deeper this time in a connection. You don't want just that kind of initial hot passion and then gone kind of thing. So this time I see kind of, as I say with the stars, bringing more like, bringing the Knight of Cups into your life, kind of like a knight in shining armor, in the true sense though, not in, the illusional sense. Somebody who cares, somebody who's sweet, somebody who's honorable, somebody whose intentions are honorable, which I don't think they were in the past. But now you've, as I said, you're starting to build your life again independently as the Nine of Pentacles, and you want to keep building on successes. You don't want to go back to having that taken away from you, by following this kind of spark of passion or whatever, but then it ends up hurting you. So what I see you doing here is keeping on building what's successful, and as this new love comes into your life, it's quite solid. It's an actual proposal. It's not like just somebody appearing with, maybe they're in love with me, maybe they're not. No, they're professing love here, and then consulting the stars and saying, guide me into this, kind of with the healing that it can give. Because I feel like as the Queen of Cups showing up here, you're really ready, and that's your destiny, is to be in a relationship, to be in a marriage, to be loving and being loved. And to something that's really seriously committed here. And I think that's your destiny that you're moving towards. So let's look at your person's card here. So they've got the Tower on them right now, King of Cups showing up, and Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. So I kind of feel like there's a new beginning for them coming, a new opportunity for them. With the Tower on them right now, kind of breaking down some of the armor that's kept them from being in their true nature, because they're showing up as the King of Cups. Now that's not a male or female card. It's that energies of the combination of divine masculine and feminine together. Someone who's very heart-centered, but still a king and able to, function as such in, their fullness. In other words, they can offer a lot of love and a lot of compassion and a lot of caring, as well as being passionate and as well as being, kind of in the material world too. So what I see, the Tower is kind of on that right now with this new beginning. We'll see where that goes, because the Tower is not finished. It's still showing up here. Although out of it could come this incredible opportunity for them, whether, they take it or not, we'll see. Because you got Ace of Swords showing up here now. So yeah, definitely sparking some, opening some ideas towards truth for them. Just, because they are moving. I do see movement here. I see them moving. It's kind of like an awakening, only a thinking awakening. It's like, duh, I get it now. I don't need to be in conflict. I don't need to be fighting this war. I don't need to do all this. I can leave here. I can, take my swords and I can just get out of here. And that's what's occurring to them now. And I don't think it's in your situation. This looks like it's in them. So it could be inner conflict. It could be inner and outer conflict, something like that. And they're waiting to see where this is all going to go too. So they've got the Page there. So I do see movement here, but I see stop and go and stop. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to stop. Wait and see, how did that work? How did that happen? Because the Tower's still on them too. So wait and see. And then maybe, then we've got the Nine of Wands. So, they want to build something new. They're ready to build something new, but they're feeling quite damaged, quite hurt. So we'll see where that goes. But they do have the King of Swords, so there's a definite cognitive dissonance that's being created here between where they are and, whether or not that's still where they want to be. And we got the Four of Cups showing up, so, and the the King of Swords, Five of Wands, and Three of Wands. So with the Four of Cups showing up, it's not that they don't know there's more to love than conflict, more to love than, what they've experienced. They do know that, and they do know that the other kind of love can exist in the real world, and they will get that. They will embrace it, because that will make them happy, even though they both of you are coming from kind of disillusionment with the past. You, as I said, because of following passion, and them more because they stayed out of passion, and they went into the King of Swords mode, and they just kind of were very, exacting and focused and strategic and so they kind of went that way. And now that this Fourth Cup has come down and kind of going like, you know what, there's more to love. I can love and I can make that happen, as I said, in the real world. So then they're kind of, experimenting with that a bit, moving in and out of it sort of thing, and looking at their future and seeing if I do make a choice or something like that. I can see my world opening up more. So, and they're kind of ready to move into passion, but they're slow. It's going to be slow because they were really hurt. There's a broken heart here, and they're contemplating making some movement. They're thinking about it. I don't see them doing it yet. I see them in all cases with the Page of Swords, Three of Swords, King of Swords, Tower. Even though the opportunities are here for this new beginning, they're still thinking about it. And then we've got the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords showing up. Hangman. So things have been in suspension for quite a while here. And with the Queen of Swords showing up, there's some nudging going on, so there's been a solid foundation in place here. And now with the Seven of Cups, there's all new possibilities showing up for them. Once again, I still see things held up here. I don't see a decision. Perspective is being changing with this Ace of Swords and with the Tower. And they're kind of looking at, all the new stuff that's come into their life. Not very developed stuff. It's only possibilities around happiness, possibilities around joy, possibilities around peace, possibilities around wisdom, that kind of thing. But they're really hanging on to their foundation there that they've built. So we'll see. All right, so looking at the connection then, we've got the Magician, the Priestess, Ace of Wands, and King of Pentacles. So this is the connection. So with the Magician, we've got Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Sun. So once again, a wait and see thing. Transformation is at hand. Really, really disappointed, really disillusioned, really dealing with a lot of ancient stuff here that happened to them in many ways. It could have happened to them personally, but also I think even in their family, as a culture, all kinds of things. This is pretty big stuff. With clarification and illumination now coming, they're looking at it all. They're definitely looking at it all. And they want to know about it all. And they want transformation to happen around it, because it's pretty painful stuff to look at. But they're looking at it with the Page of Wands showing up here. They're actually checking it out very cautiously. They're not moving fast. They won't move fast because this is pretty big stuff. So the relationship, therefore, and the transformation of the relationship, because of this kind of pain and this, kind of moving forward into clarity, but not moving forward physically. All right, and we've got the High Priestess showing up here. So intuitively knowing it's time, and this is the connection, this is for both, knowing it's time to let go of the past, time to kind of embrace some of the clarity that, is sort of like you may be getting things in, the connection itself. It's vague. So the clarity is vague, but it is time. But letting go intuitively is there. Okay, how to do it is still vague. What to do is still vague. So the connection is, it's still in process. Then we got the Ace of Wands. So moving on to the new path with the connection. We got the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And so I can see where it's opening up again to growth and to development, but still seeking the balance between the Emperor, which is, kind of strategic thinking, planning, plotting, discussing, but very strategically. And maybe in that way trying to kind of create some kind of balance between passion and emotion and how to move forward. Because I do see a lot of opportunities here to move forward. There's a lot of growth coming. There's a lot of excitement kind of passionately coming into your lives, into the relationship. And I see a new path for the relationship here, but we'll see because it's, still very strategic. Then we got the King of Pentacles showing up and the Nine of Cups. And the Lovers. So I do see a soul connection here for sure in this connection. This is a marriage card. This is a connection card. This is a heart's desire, but I still see it not moving with the King of Pentacles showing there because it's still kind of sitting in the kind of the masculine energy of the foundation that was built back here with the Four of Pentacles. So the Lovers is a different kind of foundation. But what we got here is the other kind of foundation, kind of holding it solid. Very, I can feel this energy just like clunk, like it's not flowing, it's not moving yet. Even though, the Lovers and the Nine of Cups is a huge foundation to build upon. But this is kind of holding it down. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to draw a card from the universe and see what we get. And we get risk. So it's going to require risk. Definitely going to require risk, and I think it's for the connection to move. The connection itself is going to have to take some risks to move. And we've got the Dog, so loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Sort of building, taking away fear that if I risk and it doesn't work, then will you still be here? Will I still be here? Will we still be here? What if we get hurt? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if I lose everything? What if I lose this? That kind of fear stuff that goes along with taking risks, and then questioning: is this unconditional love? Is this are you sincere? Are you loyal? And I think that's the relationship speaking there, not any one of the individuals. And then it has to be built on spirit, integrity, and connection to the angelic realm. Now that I see as the foundation to replace the King of Pentacles foundation. So we'll see. Yeah. All right. Earth signs, I'll leave it at that. And I will be doing an extended, and I may see you there. If not, I'll see you next week.